Well, good afternoon, Trondheim friends. Today is Thursday, of course. It's time for a Thursday email. And this week, I wanted to continue to introduce you to our council leaders. And today we have Sandy Nypen, who is in, I think, your second year, right?
Second year of my term on the council,
second year. And we have our honorary member of council with today. This is Tucker. So he is joining us as well. Sandy, why don't you just introduce yourself a little bit?
Well, my name is Sandy Nypen. I am married to Jerry, and both of us are members here at Trondheim. And we have two children, a daughter, Karina, who also attends Trondheim, usually on Wednesday nights though, and Jared, our son, who lives in Lakeville.
Awesome. And tell us how long you've been at Trondheim. How did you come to make Trondheim your church home?
Well, that was pretty easy. We moved to Lonsdale in 2012.
Okay.
And our first thought was we were going to attend several churches in the vicinity and see which one we felt like we belonged to. The one that I guess made us the most welcome or that we really felt a fit with. And we were looking at all the vicinities around and decided to start with Trondheim, of course, because it's in Lonsdale. We attended one service here and both went home and looked at each other and says, we think we found our church.
That's fantastic. I'm so glad that was your experience.
Yeah, it was a great experience and probably the people. The first time I was in church, I met two Sandys and we just took off talking.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Then, very, very, very welcoming, and there was no need to go to any other church. We knew this was it. So.
Well, we're glad you landed here.
Yeah.
So this past year or so has been really hard, and we have not been able to always meet together or do the same things we've been able to do. Mm-hmm. But I still think God is at work here in this faith community, and I'm wondering how you see that. Where do you see God at work in the Trondheim faith community?
Well, there is a lot going on with the Trondheim faith community. The number one thing I want to say is that even though there was a pandemic, we were able to keep going with our services, and we were able to reach out to those people that weren't able to come into the building and go to services through our videos and our podcasts and our Facebook feed and all of that. And then one other thing that I'm really happy I was able to do as part of the council, we sent out cards to people who were elderly and isolating alone, and we've kept that up throughout the year, and I'm still doing it. And I think the most positive thing for me is the feedback I've gotten from those people and the loving friendships that I've created. So it's really expanded my own experience. And
wow, that's really powerful.
Yeah, I'm hoping to continue it even after the pandemic is over.
There's always a need for personal connection, no matter what's happening.
Yes, there is.
So as things are starting to find their way back to a new normal, what are you excited about here at Trondheim? What do you see coming on the horizon that...
I see some big changes just because of the pandemic, but ones that are for the better. I see us continuing reaching out via technology, maybe reaching people that we wouldn't have reached before,
right?
Right. And I think that's just really powerful. I'm excited. Sunday was the first time we were back in the building, and I am so excited to be able to come back into the church building and see people again.
Yes.
And even if it's just a wave hi to them at the end of the service or say a hello from a distance, but I have so missed the social connection.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to maybe having some services outside in the summertime where we can just enjoy nature and God's beauty all at the same time.
Yeah.
So yes, there's a lot that the pandemic has brought that we hope to continue. I think as a council we've talked about it, and I'm just very excited about all of it.
Yeah, those are all great things. Thanks for highlighting those, Sandy, and thanks for being with us. And thanks, Tucker, for joining us too. Well, blessings on your day.